Just giving this a quick test. You can let me know in the comment section if you can hear me clearly and if you can see my screen. If not, let me know. You can just type in the comments. So basically, I did this trade I posted not long ago. So I think Ethereum we still new highs on Ethereum, like all-time high. Because basically, if you let me take this back. I think we created a little bit of high. Let me see. How do I? Where are you? Let me see. Daily. I'm trying to see where the previous high was. Okay, previous all-time high was 4,878, and I think today we tagged. Are you doing this to me? Today we had price tag 488, if I'm correct. 488. So we created a little bit of all-time high, but I still think we need a significant one. It was kind of very little. So probably we tag 5,000, and that one considered significant all-time high. So that was like one of the major reasons I took and I posted this trade. Although I'm open to being wrong. I'm open to being wrong because most of the move had already happened. Most of the move happened. Most of the move rather happened from here. It happened from here. This place. This demand area or this other block. So you had this leg up from that other block. So most of the move has been done. So When I long this, I only use like um a little size, and this is the normal size, right? So see how it goes. Let me look at BTC too. I'm trying to see the comment. Hey, hope I didn't press that. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm trying to check. I was trying to check the um Osahon. Thanks for the feedback. Hi. So if you have questions or if you want to check anything, so you guys can just type it in the comments. I will check. How do I take this out of here? I want this dock to show. Oh my god. It's been a while I live streamed like this, so I'm trying to get my feedback. Let me see. So hopefully this one tags. I think take profit areas for this will be 4.8 or 4.49, then ultimately 5,000. Since it's midnight, I think maybe price should be able to have some that pump. It's just like a 4% move. It's not really much of a big move like that. Why? Let me see BTC. So for BTC, let me use another chart. BTC, let me this Ethereum. Let me go to a bigger time frame. Just give me a second, guys. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm still with you. It's kind of late. I'm not supposed to slept. Well, regardless, so continue. I'm coming. All right. So BTC. Originally, in the video I posted during, I think on Monday, I posted a short video explaining my thoughts on BTC. So I had these areas marked out. We have this I, then I think I'll turn this off. So I was expecting, I had my eyes on this area, this other block we have here on the daily, this one. So I expected price to hold inside of this other block and for it to have given us a bounce from there. But unfortunately, we got wicked out. So basically, price just went down and bounced from there. So basically, I took out these range lows. So the two areas I was looking at was this one, which I just mapped out, and the second one was around 110k, which was our previous um ISR level area. Because this was where we broke out from. Right, resistance, 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 breakout. So I was expecting price to tag. If we had lost here, I was expecting that price come and tag this 110k area and probably 109, 108. But as you may have it, price front ran us. It didn't get there, stopped us out, but didn't get to our second area of interest. It happens like that sometimes because markets would not always do the exact thing what you want it to do, right? So that's part of trading. Nothing you can't be 100% accurate every time. So you have to be prepared for situations like this. So although I missed a long on BTC, but we were able to catch the Ethereum long, right? Although I was kind of reluctant to take that Ethereum long because BTC was looking shitty yesterday. BTC was looking very shitty yesterday. Where's this stuff? Okay, this was a long. Let me pull out. Why the fuck are you taking time? Where are my tools? Focus. Okay, I'm trying to pull out the. So basically, this was a long we took. I was kind of reluctant to take it because Bitcoin was looking shit and Ethereum was at range lows and we had an H1 other block here. But I just took it regardless and as you may have it, it went well, right? So where was I? So Bitcoin didn't really give us the exact um triggers we were looking for, so I didn't really catch any BTC long, right? So moving forward, what I feel would happen because right now we are inside of a trouble area. We have this H1, sorry, daily bearish order block, or some people call it supply area, right? So basically, more like a resistance zone or a trouble area, right? So I think price would have a bit of trouble around here. Price will have a bit of trouble around here, right? Maybe we dump from here. I don't know. Maybe we flip it. Right? We can't say for now. Not until one of the one of the two happens, right? But if we can have a daily close above this 118 800 area, if price can push through and close above this box, basically 118 800, 118 900 area, then that's signaling us that okay, price is bullish enough and will most likely continue to and take out these highs at 112 and 1 123 and 124k areas, right? But not until it pushes above and we have a daily close above here, then we could just easily reject from here. I don't know if that's clear enough. So not until it does that, I think we should be really cautious around around here because price can easily reject and go down here. So I think if you didn't catch let's quickly screenshot this. So if you didn't catch any of the longs from below, I think it's kind of risky getting into new longs here. But if at all you want to get into new longs, don't let your risk be out of proportion. Say for example, you can use half risk, so just to be on the safer side in case we get a rejection from here, right? So this is an area I'm watching out for and I'm being cautious. So see how it pans out, maybe going into the weekend and next week. H12. fuck are you taking time to load? The trade is still going, still running. So I think that one still. Why the fuck are you taking time? I think the Ethereum trade plays out where still come back and tag here and possibly take out their high. So I don't really have. And since it's a small size, I'm not really bothered about it. I will just after the stream, I'll just leave it and set my limit CP for it to take profit from me when it gets to those areas. Let me check if there are any comments before I proceed. Okay, no comments yet. Feel free to ask questions in the comment section and I'll answer them. That's the main purpose of the life for you for basically for educational purposes. So you should feel free to ask questions, but not stupid questions, sha. So I think those are those are that's my thought on BTC for now. Right. You flip here, flip 118k area, then we target the previous highs at 123k and 124k. But not until we flip that, we can easily turn here and start to go down. Alright, so I think it's good to be cautious. Don't become overly euphoric at this area. You're looking like we're having some exhaustion, rather. We're having some exhaustion inside or at the towards at the tip of the box. But I'm not eager to short yet because I think it's too early for that. Or I could be wrong, but I'm not really eager to take shots because I don't really have any trigger on lower time frame. If I wanted to short this, if I wanted to short inside of this box, I know okay we have a daily bearish order block. If we can have an H1 or H4 bearish signal, probably a bearish order H4 bearish order block or a 1 hour bearish order block or say a bearish breaker block form. If any of those form inside of this our daily bearish order block area, then I'll probably give the shot a, a try. But not until then. I'll just remain neutral and just stay in my Ethereum longs. Then we can look at Ethereum and see. Okay, this it. So let me go to the daily time frame. I think this one was the long we took some. I think last week, if I'm correct. This one was the long from last week. I don't know if you stopped us out or not. I don't know. I can't really say. Let me see. I think this was the long from last week. Let me delete all of this. So in Ethereum, in the video I posted on Monday, it also kind of ran around my idea. But I think at some point, right, it still come and tags there. Because basically, on the video I posted, in the video rather, I posted on Monday, right? This is basically the weekly time frame. So I was saying if we have pullbacks, right, I expect pullback to around 3,950 area. Basically this weekly bullish order block, right? So I was expecting price to come because price basically went down for some days. So I expected it to at least push into this box, even if it's just the top of the box, then that would be a good opportunity to long again. But unfortunately, price just teased us. Came slightly towards the box but didn't target, right? Came close enough but didn't target. But hopefully, thank God we longed the H1. Because that was another reason why I was reluctant to take the Ethereum long yesterday, because it was close to this other block I was waiting for. But here it created an H1 other block. So I just took that one instead of just messing up on the move, and thank God I did. So I think at some point we'll still come, and at some point in the future we'll still come and tag this 39, 38 area. So I'll just leave that there. So for now, you're at resistance. Probably I create a all-time high, right? So if I'm taking longs, I won't be, my risk will be so calculated because we are at resistance. So I'll be very, very careful with my risk. Right, just like I did with the long I took shortly. I didn't use my normal risk because anything can happen. We're at resistance. Ideally, you're not supposed to be longing. But I'm trying to catch the breakout move. Right, that was why I took that long. So if I if I if I'm going to long, if I want a better long, I'll wait for price to pull back, say into this weekly order block, or we do a breakout, right? Create some sort of order block around this level, then wait for price to come and target and continue upwards, right? That is breakout, create another block above this resistance. Once it breaks out, this resistance automatically becomes support. So we break out, create another block above our newly formed support, then price come and target, then we play the continuation move. So that's another way to play it. So either that or price come and take this our weekly order block. So we see which of those two plans come into play in some couple of days or maybe weeks. So for now, I'm just taking it bit by bit. I'm not too blown out on my risk. So I think that's. Let me check the comment again if there are questions. Okay. Mm, yes, it was. Yeah, it was. It was posted on. It was posted on Telegram. It was posted on Telegram. Yeah, it was posted on Telegram. I mean, the yesterday's one. It was posted on Telegram. So I think for this current trade, this one, I can't really say you take it again because it has moved. Let me turn this. Let me hide this stuff. So I can't really advise you to take this one again because it has already moved. It has gone up. I think that's up to 1 hour already, if I'm correct. Okay, it has gone up 1 hour already, so I can't advise you to take it again. So let me see if there are re-entries. Let me check the smaller time. If I'm taking trades, I don't really go down to 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 5 minutes. But because this one is more like a scalp trade, that's why I'm using the tiny time frames. I prefer my entries at 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour. Then for analysis, I use daily, weekly, and monthly to map out the areas I'm interested in. Then I use lower time frames for triggers and entries, as it's 1 hour, 4 hour, and 2 hours. So this one I just maybe I think we have. Let me see. Maybe you can take an entry from here. If price come, it's another good entry. So you take an entry from here. Let me put the long tool on it. Let me hide this one first. Although this 5 minutes. Alright. Let me drag this up to 5,000. Alright, so can have a small dip into 4,828. Now you can take that entry. Stop loss at 4,792. So I think this also has a good higher, but don't go don't go all in on your risk, right? Use just little bit. You can use half size. Think of, you should be familiar with what sizes are. Say for example you risk $100 per trade. That's your normal minus 1 hour. That's your 1 hour risk. So this one you can just use half or quarter. So you can use say $50 or $25 if your normal risk is $100. I don't know if you understand that analogy. I think it has tagged the entry already, so you can just enter here. Put your stop loss at 4,790 rather. If it's going to go up, it shouldn't come back and take this low. Right, so if it come back and take this low to ultimately stop me out too. So if it's meant to go up, it's going to go and shouldn't come back to this low. So you see how it pans out. So my risk is small, so I'm not really bothered. Even if my risk is normal, I will still not be bothered. Right. Then we have to leave. Let me check if there are questions. How do I try to make this? Shit. Let me see. So basically, it has tagged the entry. See if we bounce from there. If we don't bounce, it's what it is. Risk is fixed and not overblown. So I'll try and do more of these streams. Say maybe once a week. And I'll also be dropping videos too, just to keep you guys updated. You can please give the video thumbs up, and if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. We are still babies, and we are trying to build up the channel. So please subscribe and like the video too. So try and do this more frequently. I spent 28 minutes here. That's quite fascinating. Say maybe once a week. I'll also be dropping videos too. Just to keep you guys updated. Just give the video thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. We're still babies, and we're trying to build up the channel. So please subscribe and like the video too. Try and do this. Yes. Through my watch list. Let's scan through my watch list and see other coins. Let me see. Solana. Why are you taking forever? Okay. Solana. I'm not really interested in longing this one. It's more like we are at support. Oh, shit, okay. Sorry, resistance rather. It's more like we are at resistance. So the better long was at this area, right? This 180 area, right? But later in the future, I think we still come and tag 171. We have this untapped order block on the daily at 170. So later in the future, maybe we come and tag here before we continue. If we reject from here, right, maybe come and tag there. So I'll keep that one there. But right now I'm not really interested because it's at resistance area. Resistance. Maybe if we flip here, then I can now be interested in looking for new longs above this new that. But right now it's not good to look for longs at resistance here. So also look for selling opportunities. But I'm not saying you should sell or you should short right now because Bitcoin has not given me the trigger yet. Let me look at fork. Fork has been that is one hot that has had good structure. Right. I think it has been consolidating. Because all of this move is more like all of this move. It's more like it was a consolidation to me. Right. So maybe if we have the if we are lucky to be graced with all season, right? Maybe this one pushes out of this consolidation and blast out. So that's why it's on my watch list too. 'Cause it can do that anytime. So I don't want to miss it. But for now, yeah, stop loss is let me see. Let me check the stop loss for the Ethereum again. Stop loss is 4792. Let me go back and see. Yes, you're correct. Osahon. I don't know if I pronounced that properly. Or Howe. Stop loss. Yep. Stop loss. If you want me to check coins for you, just type them in the comments too. So we're having small bounce from the second entry. So basically we have two entries now. If you miss the first entry, this is another entry that you can take. Why does this okay? Where's my long two? So we have this first one arrow, then the second one. So let me put them on the same target. So hopefully I think I'm optimistic and hoping that we take out 5k. Just creates that authentic all-time high. So we have that all-time high feeling on Ethereum. 5k is something I'm looking forward to. I say psychological number too. It's around figure 5k. It's a very good number. So hopefully we get that. So that's one of the reason I took the long. So FOG or FOG. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well. It's just ranging and ranging. I missed out on on a lot of long actually because I was not sure about BTC as at yesterday, so I didn't want to even risk it. So the only long I was in was hype and the Ethereum long that I took that I caught this the one that pumped today. This one now. Let me see. So right now for fog, if we can, I want I'll we have this bearish order block. Our price is currently inside on the daily time frame. So we have this bearish order block. Price is currently inside this bearish order block. So if we can, it's something similar to what I explained on BTC. If we can have a daily close above this box, right? Come back and retest, then continuation. So a daily close above this box, that is a daily close above 0.05130 area, 0.5130 area basically, or above this box, right? We have a daily close above this box. I'll just look to long any pullback inside of this box for continuation to range high. The range high is at 0.57, 0.057 rather, and maybe take out creates and maybe also possibly take out this one, this high at 0.69, 0.07. Here you get. So now I'm not really interested in longing until we have a daily close above this bearish order block that I mentioned. So that's that for fog. Let me look at others. So if this one can have a daily close above here, I think it should most likely line up with Bitcoin closing above that bearish order block that I mapped on the daily on Bitcoin too. So if they align, I'll take it. Okay, it's daily close already now. Why is my charts not resetting? Everything shows is 101. Okay, that's resetted. So we're in a new day already. A new daily candle is forming. Ethereum is red. I think it should be green soon. Per hour long. So let me check ENA. ENA is one of the very few odds. That's a very few. One of the strong odds. One of the very strong odds. Right. I caught a couple of longs. I would have loved, excuse me, I would have loved that it tagged here before it bounced, but it didn't. I think it tagged, it was like a 12 order block around here. So it tagged that one and front the daily order block. I'm on the daily chart, daily bullish order block, more like daily demand area, daily support, right? If you don't know, if you don't know what other blocks are, you can just go and we don't want to start going over it. But although I'll still create, I think I'll create a video next week. I'll create a short video explaining what other blocks it is, or what other blocks are, how to use them, and how to identify them. So I'll try and do a video and I'll post it on YouTube during the week next week. So just if you're not subscribed, just subscribe to the channel so you get notified when I post that video. So other blocks are very good should I call it, to a strategy that you can use to trade. Right. So if you know how to use it, I think you'll be good to go at least. So ENA. Okay, now we had an interesting daily close on ENA. Let me go back. All an interesting daily close. Why are you taking time? Okay, because we had. Let me just use this one. Let me take it down. We had this previous. I'm delete all of this. It's distracting me. Why is Ethereum not green yet? For God's sake, please show me green. I need them grains. So going down more. What the fuck? So we had this. Basically, we had this bearish order block, right? Bearish order block, but price closed above it, so making it a bullish breaker, more like price closed above resistance, making it support. So that's the same technique, right? So any pullback, if we can have any pullback, yeah, into this box, how, and I see lower time frame triggers, or maybe one H1 order block inside, or a sweep, or H4 order block, or H4 bullish breaker block, I'll be eager to take the long for continuation upward. My god, my drawings are terrible. Let me just delete it. Let me try and see. So pull back into here, long for continuation up. Just ignore my drawing. It's quite terrible. Well, the idea is what matters. So any pullback, I'm watching for any pullback into this place, right? And I love to long it. So it looks very strong for it to have this bullish close above here. So it has been a strong pair for a while now. So if it's one I'll be willing to long too. Can have that pullback. Let me see H4. Let me see. Oh man. How long have I been here for? Let me see. 30 minutes ago. 41 minutes ago. Okay, I think once we're at 1 hour, I will just end the session, not to bore you guys out. Maybe before then, sure. Let's see how it goes. So, for our see the same thing pullback, the pullback, and I see maybe H1 or H4 that block inside or bullish breaker block inside of that bullish daily breaker block. I'll take the long. That's for ENA. But right now, I don't really think. I don't think we have smaller time. I think there's smaller time frame to work with. Let me check hype. Ethereum is not giving me a coin. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Hype. Praise the Lord. Okay. I think let me see. We still have a long. Okay, still have this long running on hype. Although I didn't post this one everywhere. This one is exclusive. I didn't post it everywhere. This motherfucker is back to our entry. Almost back to our first entry. Let's let it run. So hype. We have an interesting daily close here too. An interesting daily close on hype too. Let me hide this. Alright, so we have a bullish order block on the daily, which is this. Alright, so let me just put a line on the top of the box. So we can have a pullback if we are lucky to have shit. If lucky to have a pullback into this box, I would like to long that for continuation up. So the top of the box starts from 42.241 and the bottom goes at 0.798. So if we're lucky to get that a pullback that deep, I'll take the long, right? So if price tags, oh shit. If price tags 43.451, I'll be willing to look for a long there. Let me see H1. I don't know whether it's because I'm streaming. Each time I want to change my time frame, it's always taking long to load. Okay, let me see. I think we have an H1 breaker block. Oh man. Strong sharps. That's why I think I'll be yawning. Not been feeling too well. I've been down with cold. And I'm still up by one. Isn't that wonderful? So we have an H1 order breaker block, bullish breaker block, resistance, flipped it. After down move, if we're lucky to get a down move, if we can tag top of this box, I'll take that long. In validation, I'll put it somewhere around here, which is around. The validation will be at 40.882. Then I'll target top of the range at 49.950. So something like this. If we are lucky to get I'm using the short too. Something like this basically. Stop loss here. So something like this. Alright. Pull back into this place, take my long, stop loss 40.88868. Target top of the range. I think that's that for hype. Let me see. H4. I see it. So that's that for hype. Let me. So you just have to wait and see. If you get the trigger, let me hide all of this. Let me just delete this. I have it on the video already. So what else again? Let me go and check the comments. Is the TP for at 5k? And if 5k is the TP, and if 5k is the TP for, sorry, and it's more than 1 hour move. You said it's a TP for Ethereum 5k, and if 5k is a TP, is it up to a 1 hour move? It's more than 1 hour. Is it more than 6 hours? Let me show you. Unfortunately, we're back at our entry. I'll just let it run. The first entry, the first setup was 6.9 hours, basically maybe 7 hours, approximately 7 hours. The second one is 4.88, so that's like approximately 5 hours. So both trades are well over 1 hour. But even the first target is around 2.5 hours, and second around almost less than 2 hours, 1.42. So both sectors are basically above. They are above 1 hour plus profits. If that answers your question, then IVQR check XAUUSD. Okay, let me check. That's got me out to this motherfucker. XAUUSD. This one pair I like to trade too. Okay, let's go to the daily. Huge consolidation. Right. I fumbled a shot on this one. I took a shot from here. But I just closed that break even because it was taking too long. So I have to TP like 3 hours. But I fumbled. So since then, I don't think I've traded it for a while. I'm always actively trading crypto. I'm too lazy to trade FX and commodities. So let me see. XAU. Silver. Sorry, gold. Not silver. Let me delete all of my drawers. This one basically has been trading in a range or consolidating. Right. Let me put. So if you look at it as a range, it will look somewhat like this. To look somewhat like this. Why the fuck are you not? So the midpoint. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I was trying to pull out the midpoint. Okay, so the midpoint of the range is around here, which it bounced from. So if I was not in a trade, what would I do? Let me see. What side will I be on? It's kind of tricky. So I think we have a daily bearish order block here. So we have a daily bearish order block here. So not until it flips here at least 3,433 here. If it flips, if not until we have it flips here and we have a daily close above, right? Then we can target new highs. But for now, this place is a trouble area and it's capping the upside for price. So this one can easily just this move that we're having right now can easily just trade there, sweep this high, right? Reject and go down, right? So this other block area is an area to be cautious about. Don't know if you understand. So as long as we've not flipped here and price is close, be cautious about here. Can easily just reject and sweep this size, this high here. Fuck is wrong with you? Okay, alright. So go up, sweep this high, come down and reject. It can do something like that. But if we close above here, long the retest for continuation. So those are two scenarios. Let me look at smart now friends so if I can provide more context. How long are we into this stream? Oh man. Please give the video thumbs up. So to give it more visibility. See we also have this H4 excuse me. We also have this H4 bearish order block that previously not been tapped. Right. This one up candle, down move, broke closed below and broke market structure. It wasn't tapped here. It just came close to it. Let me make it that box snap. Right. We didn't tap it here, but we came to tap it here. Right. So maybe we still let me see. Above that, I don't think we have any. Alright, thanks guys. The likes have gone up. We have 3 likes, baby steps, so but it counts for something. Okay, I'm coming. So ultimately, I'm not so bullish on XAU currently. I'm trying to see if we have. Okay, we don't have anything here. But okay, we're in the weekend. This is even a good short trigger, right? I would if I'm to trade this personally, I'll be shorting. Yeah. If we're not if we're not if it's we're not in a weekend, so I was during the week, I'll have taken the short outrightly because I think this dumps from here. Maybe we'll do a smaller deeper pullback into the box, but I think it's we dump from here. So we'll see. I'll come back and check it next week and update. Alright. It's a good setup too. So 3 hours is like a 2% move down. So I'm bearish basically. It's a bearish setup. H4 daily bearish order block plus H bearish sweep. So 3 of that would give me a short trigger. So basically I'm bearish. Let me see. Why does it show thumb fans? Let me see. I think we are 1 hour. I'm trying to. Okay. Let's see how far gone we are. So there's no more question, and we've spent 1 hour. I think we should just end it here. So I'll try and do more of this every week, once a week, then also drop videos too every week. Right. So That will keep us a little bit connected at least. So every week, weekly stream, then videos too, explaining my thoughts on the markets. I'll drop educational videos. I'll try and do the one for the other block during the week next week and post it. So thanks for tuning in to my boring. Oh, a bouncer on the theorem. Good. That's a relief. So I'll just let this run and go and sleep. I've tried for today. I'll let this trade run. And in the morning, I'll see what my fate is. Either I moon, or is it Lambo, they always call it, or I wreck, or wrecked. I get wrecked. Hmm. So I hope I wake up to Lambo. Right, I wake up to 4 hour or 5 hour at least, or 3 hour. I'll manage 3 hour. So I'll let the sun run. So thank you guys for